Happy Thursday. What's going on? It's your boy, the FK, the Pod Boys, Reed Wilson and Trent. The only two
That's
on
right.
this week. The best two, as I would say, at least. We're the best two hosts that are here right now.
I would say that too, actually.
Yeah, we're the best ones we got right now. We got some episode stuff trailed for you. We didn't really discuss a lot before this one, so we're either going to be doing some movie and fashion stuff this time or next time, or we'll be doing some. We got a choose your news face off.
We got
Going,
a gauntlet.
Got a gauntlet of choosing newsings for
right.
each show. I got a
Okay.
bunch.
All right.
I don't know how many Trent's got, but I have at least 6, I think.
Yeah, 6 is enough.
Yeah, word. We don't have to, we're not going to read all of them. We're only going to choose a couple.
Oh,
You know?
right. Well, we'll figure it
This
out.
is your segment, bro. This is your baby. You know.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I just didn't have a lot of time this week, man. I got
That's
busy
okay.
with BS. But anyways, yeah, no Seth this week. Seth is the one who usually brings blonde hair to the podcast. That's about it.
But you know, we can still bring the business without Seth. Isn't that right, Trent? Do you have any business first
true.
order like?
I do. I have a couple of leftover
Shout out to
beers in my
Acolyte.
fridge, so I'm going to be drinking those.
Nice.
Starting off with a classic
R.
Red R. Rainier, baby.
Rainier, hardly know
That's
you're.
right.
Heyo.
Mhm,
Well,
mhm.
we're down Seth, but that doesn't mean we're down a goofily named shot this week because I have the Seth Butler commemorative Margaritaville brand silver vodka shooter
Hey,
for
nice,
this
dude.
week, which I will be chasing down with a Coca-Cola Zero Sugar, and then I'll be sipping on the Vermonter, which is
Ooh.
a Shacksberry cider.
Okay, that sounds
Which-
nice. Wait, Shacksberry, is that like the brand? I mean, not the brand,
Shacksberry cider is like
the
a
company.
yeah, it's like the brewery that makes them. They're Vermont. They're
Okay.
in Vermont. This is one of their signature cider brews. Remember when we went to Tapster in Chicago and I got that ginger yuzu cider? Same people make
Oh, yeah.
this one, but I couldn't
Okay.
find the one I wanted, so I got this one instead. I
All
couldn't
right.
find the ginger, the Suzu ginger one I've been looking for. I ended up getting this other one.
Yeah,
So-
nice, dude. That's cool.
So
What
I'm gonna
flavor is
drink
that
on
one?
on a Wednesday. Vermont flavored. It tastes like
like pine trees.
socialism. Yeah. Gin botanical. So I don't know. I have not tried it yet. It
Probably
came in
could be pine.
a nice little four pack. The packaging was really good, so I just kind of I bit.
Yeah.
It looks like a t-shirt, like this would be on like a brown t-shirt with
Yeah.
this on the front. Like it's
You know
real
what it
Patagonia
kind of-
vibes.
I don't know. I don't know if it's the camera quality on my
This
end
is HD.
or,
This
like,
is an
the
HD
internet.
camera, man. I don't know what to tell you. This
Maybe
is
it's. Listen.
this is Razor, bro.
Hey,
It's
man,
cutting
I'm trying
edge.
to get to a segue here. I'm trying to get to a segue.
Why don't you say that?
I don't know if it's something to do with us being in different places, whether it be internet or camera or something else, but that can kind of looks like something that you would see on like a VHS tape menu to me. I don't know
Oh,
why.
it could be. It looks VHS like. Let me
Right?
down this shot before we do the. And you
That's
now
all
you
I'm
can.
saying. But anyway, speaking of VHS tapes, nice segue, Reed. I did actually end up watching one of my new VHS tapes this weekend with a little bit of edibles in my system so that I could bring all of you wonderful listeners our new classic segment called VHS. I can't remember what I said it stands for. Give me a phrase. VHS.
Very highly stoned.
Very highly stoned. Video highly stoned. Review. VHS review. And so, let me get to my page. I got a little.
Oh, who's got a
notebook here.
little Leatherman, a little moleskin out
That's
here.
right. Let me get to my Indiana Jones and the Raiders of the Lost Ark page because that's what we're going through. Today.
Had you seen this movie before watching it on the premiere platform, which is Video HS?
I had not. I will admit, I'm not a big Indiana Jones guy. Haven't watched too many of those movies. The only one that I have seen, and this may come to you as a big disappointment, is The Crystal Skull.
Well, Trent, you know what? That makes two of us. We've both seen the same exact amount.
All right, dude.
Of-
Yeah,
of the
Shia
movies.
LaBeouf,
I
and
mean,
that's it.
I've seen the second one sorta. Like I was like
Mhm.
too young to remember anything other than the fact I remember the beginning, and then sometime they have a nice little meal of some monkey brains. But maybe you'll get to that one next time, depending on how
Right.
well this VHS
I don't-
video home system.
I don't think I've seen the second one, but I feel like after watching the first one, that maybe a lot of stuff that I've heard about or seen clips of is in the second one. So, I don't
See,
know.
a lot of the times the second one's always the best, but we'll have to wait and see when you get there. But
For
the
sure.
second one is a prequel, I think.
Oh yeah.
Or
Okay.
yeah, they all kind of have a different timeline.
Yeah, that makes
I-
sense. So,
But except for the first and the fourth one, which connect.
Raiders of the
directly.
Lost Ark, right?
Mhm.
Came out in 1981, which I believe is after Star Wars.
Yeah.
Yeah. So George Lucas directed Indiana Jones, director of Star Wars. Came out with Indiana Jones after Star Wars, but I gotta say right off of the bat, the quality of this movie is like nowhere close to Star Wars. I don't know what I was expecting.
In what way? In the good way or a bad way?
In a bad way.
Damn. Okay.
It's just not as well produced, it feels like, to me. All
I
right.
think Steven Spielberg did these movies.
Oh, yeah? What? It's Lucasfilm, right?
Yeah. Yeah, but it's also
Steven
Steven.
Spielberg and George Lucas.
Yeah, like
So.
I will say that Indiana Jones, the first one, is like a really good movie, beginning to end. I don't think there's really anything bad with it,
Okay.
except for the
Alright.
fact they don't know how drinking works. Like people are just getting instantly drunk in this. At one
Yeah.
point, they have a little drink battle. They're just
Yeah,
like instantly
so-
passing out.
We'll get to that soon. So the VHS tape starts off with, as always, there's ads at the beginning. And this one, I guess it's a pretty old VHS tape because there was only one ad at the beginning, and it was for an Indiana Jones spin-off TV show called Young Indiana Jones Chronicles. All right, and it was supposed to have aired in 1992, but I have never heard this, so I don't know if it ever
Well, it's
happened.
before our time.
Let's look it up.
You keep going. I'll be the man in the chair. You
All
keep
right,
going.
Young Indiana Jones Chronicles. All right?
Mhm.
TV show with Indiana Jones ages spanning from, I guess, maybe 6 or 7 all the way up to 21-ish or something like that. And it's supposed to be him going on crazy adventures, doing a bunch of different shit, being in a bunch of different like wars and just doing crazy adventures. That's all, right? That's all I know about it from the ad. Did you find?
Oh yeah,
if it
I mean,
actually
it's just Indiana Jones before he's an adult. It's just him. It's like
Yeah.
Bildung's Roman Indiana Jones, but it only
Yeah,
lasted like a year
right.
because no one wanted to watch it because Harrison Ford's not in it. But Harrison Ford's in the Raiders of the Lost Ark.
That's
right?
true. Yeah. So Harrison Ford, main character, Indiana Jones.
Mhm.
Other notable actors and actresses in this movie. I don't fucking know their names, dude. The main
Yeah,
lady
no.
friend, her name is Marion Ravenwood in the
Yep.
movie. She's pretty fine. She's cool. And she's
That's
kind of a
Karen
badass.
Allen.
She's kind of mean.
Yeah, she is
She's an
mean.
alcoholic. Pretty cool, right? But anyways, movie
Who wasn't
starts
back
off.
then?
Do what?
Who wasn't back then? Alfred Molina's in there too. The
Okay.
Doc Ock.
Oh shit! I didn't know that. That's
He's
wild.
Psychipo.
Interesting.
I don't know
But-
who that is.
Anyways, movie starts off on a classic Indiana Jones adventure. It's kind of the one that I guess he's maybe most famous for. When he's grabbing the little idol and he puts the bag of sand in its place, and
That's
then he gets
iconic.
chased down
That's-
by a giant boulder.
Yeah.
And watching that, I kind of realized that that's pretty much what the whole Indiana Jones show at Disney World is based off of. Is like the one scene at the beginning, pretty much, which is kind of weird to me. But, anyways, he does that whole thing. He gets back to his
It's iconic.
professorship job, whatever, at some college. I can't remember if it's actually mentioned what college.
I think
it is.
he's in New York. It feels like he's in New York.
Yeah.
At least in the,
Okay.
the fourth one, he is.
That makes sense. But anyways, some people come to him and tell him, hey, the Nazis, this is back in like the 30s or 40s, I guess.
Yeah,
40s?
the Nazis.
They were like, hey, the Nazis have gotten onto a couple of clues for the Ark of the Covenant, and we need you to go find it before the Nazis get it. All right? And so, in order to do that, he has to go find Marion Ravenwood, his, I don't know
Marion
if they ever
Ravenwood.
had like a love interest thing in the past, but
It's implied for sure.
Yeah, I probably.
You gotta watch Young Indy to figure it out.
But she is the daughter of his professor when he studied at the University of Chicago, I think.
Oh, let's go! Shout out to school.
And so she's like staying in this like mountain town in Nepal. She has like a bar there. She's a bartender. He goes there, finds her. They get into a bunch of scraps and everything, and then they go on their way. They make their way to Cairo. I can't remember. I guess like the Nazis find Indiana and Marion in Nepal, and they're like, "Hey,
Where is the amulet? Where is the ark?
Show us the amulet," which she just has for some reason.
Yeah.
She just has the amulet.
Gotta have an amulet.
But anyways, she agrees to go with Indiana Jones to Cairo because the Nazis tried to kill her for the amulet, and she's a bad bitch.
She's not having that shit. Yeah.
That's right. So they go to Cairo, and then one thing. This is when like the edible kind of really started to hit, because I wrote. They're talking to these people in Cairo, and then they just like acquire a little tiny monkey.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. No explain. They just have a monkey. No, I think it's one of their dudes, one of their Cairo connections monkeys. But like,
yeah,
monkey.
right. And so I wrote here. I said, I never feel more like a basic human being than when I realized the cute little monkey is my favorite character. All right.
Shout out,
Incredible
Marcel.
monkey. Incredible monkey. They were doing such a good job. And then, like, literally, I wrote that down, and then, like, maybe 5 minutes later, I wrote, fuck, they killed the monkey right after I wrote that. So it got poisoned or something, and it died. It was pretty sad.
Monkey. They got the monkey.
It sucked. But anyways, this is the point where I fell asleep for the first time in the movie.
Damn.
And then I had to pick it up and rewatch it again the next night.
Okay, you had to rewind it.
Yeah, a little bit. But anyways, also on my rewatching, I did notice that Harrison Ford, I don't know if I can't tell if he's like a good actor in this film or if he's a bad actor or if it's just Indiana's character in this movie, but it feels like Harrison Ford is just reading lines off of like a teleprompter. All right? Everything's super
Very
monotone. Maybe it's just him being like a graveling little like sexy man or something.
That's kind of just him. Yeah, we couldn't do that. We ain't got no gravel.
But
I got asphalt for a voice.
yeah, but it was kind of, I couldn't tell if it was a good thing or a bad thing. But everything he said was exactly the same tone.
What'd you think it was his 1v1 with that big dude?
Yeah, I was going to get to that. There was like a 10-minute fight scene in this movie, right? Next to a plane that's going around in a circle like the slowest merry-go-round you've ever seen. And the blades
That's
are
all
spinning
real.
and stuff.
That's all like real.
Yeah, he pushed the guy into the plane propellers.
Well, no, but like everything else but him turning into a meatball was real. Like that was the real action scenes with all that stuff in it. They wouldn't do that today.
Yeah. That's right. But anyways, yeah, there was a 10-minute fight scene where he was kind of getting his ass kicked the whole time. And then Marion kind of swoops in and saves him. She like knocks out the pilot, and that's when the plane starts moving around and stuff. But anyways, that was kind of cool, kind of interesting, entertaining, badass.
I was talking about the 1v1 with the sword guy. There's like a dude with the sword who's like doing a bunch of sword tricks.
Yep. In Cairo, when he's in Cairo, the dude with the sword, he's like swinging it around, and then Indiana just pulls out his gun and shoots him and walks away. Pretty.
Yeah, that's that's one of the most iconic reference like movie nerd scenes. That's basically the same as like people will be like, yeah, you know, he was actually just really sick, had food poisoning that day, so he just wanted to shoot him to get out of it. That was the real actor looking through, kind of like how when that one dude from the Lord of the Rings broke his foot when he kicked that helmet. Like it's kind of same caliber.
yeah. So yeah, that's the iconic scene where he's like, I don't give a fuck, I have a gun, man, right? But then anyways, he goes on his way, from what I can remember, it was super easy for them to find the location of the Ark of the Covenant. They had the amulet pretty much the whole time, so it wasn't too difficult to find. They find it, they start extracting it, and then the Nazis show up and like pretty much barricade them inside the tomb with the Ark of the Covenant, and they have to find their way out and everything. But when they get out is when they have the fight with the big bald Nazi guy, and he gets pushed into the propellers. And then immediately after that 10-minute fight scene, there's like another 10-minute car chase scene. Yeah. And so it's just like...
That's a classic.
It's just like
Indiana Jones
cliche after Indiana Jones cliche.
Well, this is the first one. That's not cliche yet. This is the first one.
Yeah, I guess you're right.
this is what
the
set
source
the trend.
material, yeah.
Yeah, everyone's like, oh, this is the shit. Let's make this 4 more times.
Yeah. And then... Let's see, what else? Honestly, I can't remember too much after that. All right, maybe I was getting too far gone, but somehow Indiana Jones ends up saving the Ark of the Covenant and returning to New York, and everybody's like, good job, man. You're going to get a lot of money from this. All right, that's kind of what I got out of it. Maybe Marion
Not
and
the
Indiana.
whole, you gotta keep your eyes closed, otherwise you'll turn into pizza and they'll like evaporate you.
Yeah.
Not that.
I forgot about
pretty,
that.
It's a pretty critical moment in
The main Nazi
movie.
in the film gets his face melted off.
Yeah.
Which is
Well, I
pretty
mean, the rest of the
insane.
Nazis just get turned into like dust. At least he
Yeah.
gets turned into paper. He looks real gross. He
Goo,
looks
yeah.
he looks like Pizza the Hut from Spaceballs, which is, also about George Lucas.
Yeah, I guess so. But anyways, they make it back with the Covenant, the Ark of the Covenant, and I guess Indiana Jones and Marion kind of hit it off a little bit. I don't know. Felt like the ending
They have a
didn't
kid.
really wrap up a lot of things. They have a kid?
Yeah, Mutt. Shia
In the first
LaBeouf.
movie? Oh, Shia.
No,
Okay.
in the interim time.
Yeah, that makes
And then they
sense.
kill him in the 5th one. Off screen,
shit.
kill him. They're like, he went to the war and died.
Damn, that sucks. That sucks.
It's because Shia LaBeouf was kind of a
Yeah, but
bad guy.
I did have a couple of closing notes as well.
Okay.
I wrote, watching this made me realize how little I actually knew about Indiana Jones. I thought it was more of like a PG movie, but it was like very gruesome. Right?
Yeah, I mean, PG-13 used to go a lot farther back in the day.
I guess so. A lot of blood, a lot of people getting impaled by booby traps, and lots of snakes. Obviously, Indiana Jones famously afraid of snakes.
Why's it got to be snakes?
So many snakes, a lot of spiders as well, a lot of dead, rotting corpses. Pretty cool. I was pleasantly surprised by how
You love a dead rotting
kind of
corpse
gruesome
here on the VHS
it was.
segment.
Yeah, I was expecting it to be more kid friendly, and it wasn't. And I didn't even know that like the Nazis were the bad guys. I didn't really have an idea of the time
Yeah,
frame.
what are we talking about? They're always the
didn't
bad
know.
guys.
I didn't know. Well, I knew they were the bad guys in general, but I didn't know they were the bad guys in Indiana Jones.
Like
Raiders of the Lost Ark.
that's the only book you can judge by its cover. Like if they got Nazi shit on, they're a bad guy. Like easy.
Well, yeah, I just didn't know there were Nazis in this movie, dude.
Okay.
I didn't know the time frame of the movie, but
Yeah,
again,
I mean, that's kind of
pretty
a
good.
big thing is he fights Nazis. I think he even fights like
Yeah.
Nazis in all but name in the 4th
Sure.
one too.
Okay. All right. And then the last thing I wrote was overall pretty solid movie, scarier and more gruesome than expected. Maybe even more so than The Mummy, which was surprising to me. But in my opinion, it's not as good as The Mummy. 1990s Brendan Fraser, better than 1980s Harrison Ford. Sorry. So
I'll agree to disagree.
overall, I gave it 3 out of 5 snakes.
I don't plan.
And a solid 6.5 out of 10 melted faces. So,
Direct correlation on that one. It's just pretty.
That's right. That's right.
Pretty
Not exactly, but
equivalent.
3.25 snakes. How about that?
Okay, yeah. Get a little false
So it was
in there.
pretty good. Not as good as The Mummy. I'm excited to watch the second one. What is the second one? Temple of Doom. I'm excited because that has has the guy from Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Yeah, it's got
in it.
Ouroboros
Yep,
in it. OB.
got that guy. So
What
I'm
is his
excited
real
to see
name?
that. The
Don't
kid
know.
from the Goonies.
Oh yeah, I haven't
can't
seen the
remember his name,
Goonies.
but
I
he's
feel
in
like
the Goonies
I'm-
too. Whatever.
I feel like I missed my chance to see the Goonies, Sandlot, and Princess Diaries. I feel like I've just kind of passed those points. Like I can't really watch those movies. Like I
Yeah,
missed the
Maybe.
boat.
I don't know, man. Sandlot is always gonna be like,
I would just be bored watching them the whole time. I'd be watching them just to say that I watched them. Like
yeah,
at this point,
yeah. I mean, Sandlot's always gonna be one of my favorite movies of all time. It's so good. I'm a baseball guy. We're Costco guys. All right?
Costco guys. Shout out Costco.
But there you have it, man. Indiana Jones, Raiders of the Lost Ark, better than average, but not exceptional, in my opinion.
Well, speaking of better than average and possibly exceptional, The Boys is back. Have you
Ooh.
been watching The Boys? I think they dropped like
I
3 or
have.
4 episodes of The Boys. I have not, but I will. I will be watching it. There's, I don't. I always know it's good, right? Like
Oh, yeah.
it'll be there. It's not gonna go anyway.
Yeah.
But one
will
thing I
say-
have been seeing. Oh, you go.
You got
Yeah,
it.
sure.
I was just going to
what
say,
I-
before we get too far off of The Boys, I will say this season
No, we're gonna
has
stay
a-
on The Boys.
has a okay, whatever. To me, this season has a different feel than the rest of the seasons, and I think it's because like, sort of towards the end of the last season, you really started to notice how how everything like kind of correlated to what's going on in the real world in some ways, and it really leans into that in the first 3 episodes. It's like kind of scary. Like so far the whole season is revolving around a presidential election.
Oh wow.
It's scary in a weird way that you're not.
I heard there's a
ready for it.
butthole, and then there's a Marjorie Taylor Greene character.
Yeah. Yep.
And see, the one thing I know it's gonna be good. The butthole thing, funny to see on Twitter or whatever.
Yep.
What's really annoying me on Twitter, so gripe hot, but it's just, I'm pissed about this. I've been seeing the same tweet for like the past week, every day, same tweet, new person, same tweet. Oh, it's really, and it's always a reaction to some other people or just them saying something about, like they don't always quote tweet it, but it's like, wow, the people are really complaining about The Boys because they finally realize that it's been making fun of them the whole time. I'm like,
Yeah.
motherfucker, how many times I'm gonna start making fun of you for making fun of them? Like, yeah, we get it.
Yep.
Like, we get it. Yeah, people are dumb. God is great, beer's good. You know, like, why leave me alone?
Yeah.
Let me watch. Don't be spoiling it. Do you think it'll be the best season of The Boys? This penultimate season of The Boys?
Dude, I don't know. So far, I mean, it's good,
Okay, 2
but
episodes in, 1 butthole.
yeah, one butthole. But I don't think. I don't know. I feel like the previous seasons were probably more fun.
You think this will be a season 2 style? You think because the odd seasons of The Boys have been good, have been
Yeah.
really good.
Right.
So
Yeah,
you
I
think
think
this
you're right.
another even kind of
Yeah.
a bummer?
Yeah, this is more of a build up season for sure. I think so far. But it's pretty good, dude. Do you know? Maybe Twitter can tell you this. Do you know if the butthole is like actually that person's butthole?
I don't know whose butthole is supposed to be.
Oh, okay.
I think it's
seen the
not. I've seen the butthole. I don't know whose butt. I don't think it's actually Butcher's butthole.
butthole? Okay.
It's someone
All right.
else's butthole. But
Uh-huh.
but head popper lady, that was her actual reaction to that. Just kind of like her seeing the
funny,
butthole
dude.
was the same as that Lord of the Rings guy kicking the helmet, or like Indiana Jones shooting the thing. Those are all real reaction.
That's funny. I wonder what kind of like waivers or something she had to sign.
That's
for them to
definitely
be
a
like,
work.
It's okay to show her a surprise butthole.
It's definitely a workplace violation.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
to just show them a butthole out of nowhere.
There had to be some sort of agreement for sure. But it's
Surprise.
funny. I mean, it's good.
Like a
Nobody's.
smoke bomb, but it's a
Mm,
butthole.
I kept waiting over the first 3 episodes. I kept waiting for somebody important to die, and so far that hasn't been the case. So
Who
I
do
don't
you think's
know
gonna
who,
die?
just anybody.
I think Frenchie's toast. I think Frenchie's toast at some point.
Yeah, I
That's
think
my
one of the
guess.
boys is dying for sure.
I think a blonde character, she could die. I'm kind of done with her. She's
Starlight.
boring. Starlight's
Damn.
boring.
Okay, all right.
She's boring.
She's kind of
We've
like-
had-
She's kind of like the leader of the other side politically.
Really interesting.
Yeah,
I don't know
she's
what's
like
the other
far
side.
Left.
Oh,
She's
yeah,
like
but she's
the
just
far left guy.
that's the side, bro. What are you talking about? The other side?
Well, compared to the one that
on about?
everybody already knows about.
Yeah, the side that they've been making fun of. That the tweets
Yeah,
are talking
right.
about. The meta tweets. Gotcha. Yeah, I don't know. They're probably the Bot International Twitter account's been going crazy these past couple weeks with the tweets. They put out a Juneteenth one and a good one for about Pride or whatever because it's all about. But it's also like I don't know how much of it is a good parody meme thing and how much of it is just like be gone brand.
Yeah,
Like
right.
I don't know how much I need to be wavering that around, but
Yeah, right.
I haven't seen it yet. I will see it. I bet it'll be good. You know.
Yep.
Because we'll probably get 7. But, Amazon always doing it in a pretty good way. They give you a couple episodes up front. And they give everyone a couple weeks to get into it. And then get going. You get your teeth into them meat bones, you know?
I think so. What was I going to say? I don't know. I feel like I had one more thing to say about The Boys, but I can't remember. So I guess I don't have anything else.
Who's your favorite boy
Ooh,
from
dude.
The Boys?
I'm not going to lie. The more I watch the show, the more I like Mother's Milk.
Yeah, he's pretty dope. I think.
MM
Yeah,
is
he's the most rational individual there
Yeah,
for the
he's
most
cool.
part.
Yep.
Though I don't know. I think they're all a little too like wussy about using the temp V. Yeah, I'd be using that temp V.
Yeah, dude.
There's
Yeah.
no, I'm not pussyfooting or the temp
Okay.
V. I'm using the temp V. I'm using the
don't
regular
think,
V. If they got the regular V, I prefer the regular one.
I don't think there's I don't think this is a spoiler, but first 3 episodes, like almost zero mention of Temp V.
Damn,
It's interesting. Yeah, it's just kind of like it fell off.
that was kind of the whole point of last season. It was like, oh, Butcher's got laser ball eyes now. Spoiler,
Yep.
he's got laser eyes for a little bit.
Mhm.
I don't know. We'll see how
I
that
don't know.
goes.
Maybe they'll bring it back for sure. Probably. I don't think Butcher
yeah,
is
on the
done.
fourth season of Will They Kill Homelander? They I'll probably kill him next season. If you had to ask me, he might not ever die. They might turn him around somehow. They turn.
You never
Just,
know.
you never know.
But you
yeah.
did mention Juneteenth, which is
I did.
yesterday.
Yes, it was.
We're recording this on Juneteenth. All right.
Yeah, it's Juneteenth for us.
For
Yeah.
clarity's sake. Did you have today off, man?
Mm-mm.
No. Me
No, I
neither.
had to go to work.
Yeah, that sucks.
I probably could have floated it. I mean, I could have taken the day off, but it's not. It's not really It's the most American holiday, IMO, Juneteenth.
All right.
It's very American in sense of racist and was because
Modern.
of racism.
Modern
now that we have
freedom.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you look at a historical lens, it's kind of got because when they're shout out emancipation, love the 19th Amendment. It's one of the best ones.
Oh yeah.
Like I couldn't name you a better one.
Wait, is it the 19th or the 13th?
Isn't it why isn't it? I'm pretty sure it's the 19th. Why else would it be why would it be on?
June 19th. Yeah. Maybe
Why would June 19th be a thing?
Well, I'm on.
I guess
NMAA.
19th is yeah. Well, yeah. You go.
I'm on National Museum of African American History and Culture.edu. And it's saying that only through the 13th Amendment did emancipation end slavery throughout the United States.
Gotcha. Well, the 19th then. Well, the 19th. My point still stands. 19th still one of my favorites. Women getting to vote. Because I'm the show.
Yeah, that's pretty
so
huge too.
but also not really a holiday. Well, then why didn't they do it like 6 days ago? Why is it the holiday last week? I could have had a 4-day weekend.
And it says here, freedom finally came on June 19th, 1865.
Makes
when
sense.
some
All right.
2,000 Union troops arrived at Galveston Bay, Texas. The Army announced that more than 250,000 enslaved black people in the state were free by executive decree. So,
Dude, shout out to Tecumseh Sherman. Pretty sure that he kind of MVP of unsung hero MVP of the
Yeah.
Revolution or Civil War. Yeah, the Civil War. Yeah, he was a big player. Like he's an all-star player for the team for sure. You hear about
That's right.
Grant and Lincoln, and there's probably a couple other ones. That one dude who died, Stonewall Jackson, and that other dude who lost, but still people still think he's really good, Robert E. Lee, but he's a loser, so he's
Yeah.
not good.
Dude, you know what's crazy?
Big. Yeah.
Sorry, this
what?
is kind of unrelated. But when I was working at an Italian restaurant, for a long time, I think there was a photo of Robert E. Lee on the wall in the Italian restaurant, which is fucking nuts.
Well, I mean, we were in Alabama, man.
Yeah, well, yeah. That's
Robert E. Lee Day was a thing that I heard about for the first time when I went down there,
yeah,
which
that's
is crazy.
insane. That's fucking nuts, dude. Oh
Yeah.
god.
You know, it's been longer between Metroid Prime games than the entirety lifespan of the Confederacy. When they just released a new Metroid Prime game the other day,
funny.
so
What's it been, like 25 years? Something like that?
or some shit like that. Yeah. Well, the Confederacy didn't last that long. It was like 2,000 days, because it's a loser state.
Yeah, yeah. That's
Politically
wild, man.
biased? I don't think so. We're just on the side of winners. America's a winner. Confederacy is a loser.
Mhm, mhm.
I don't know. Hot take. I know.
Dude, I saw this article the other day. I don't know how true.
4
it was.
years. It lasted 4 years. Less than 5.
Oh, Jesus.
February
that's insane.
1861 to May 1856. Fucking loser. L. 4
Yeah,
years.
sucks,
Trash.
bro. I did see recently an article talking about the states with the lowest average IQs.
Mm.
It was top 10, right? Top
Can I
10
guess?
states with the lowest IQs. Yeah.
Any school in the SEC. The state that they're.
Well, it's not all of them.
Okay,
most of them,
excluding
yeah.
Texas.
Texas
has got
is
too
in
many.
there.
Oh,
Texas is in
really?
there. Yeah.
Damn. Okay, I gotta pull up. So,
Hang on. My cat is
feel
trying to knock over my camera. I gotta move him.
okay, I'm thinking Alabama's gotta be bad because they're bad at everything. Louisiana's gotta be bad because they're bad at a lot of stuff.
Yes.
Also, I think fuck them because they suck because they're trying to put the commandments up, but they're also
Mhm.
dumb as shit. So fuck them.
Yep.
Probably not Georgia because they got a lot of school like tech
Georgia
schools.
is number 10.
Damn, just
Yeah.
Florida. Put Florida in there.
Florida was
You got
not
a
in
lot-
there.
They got a lot of colleges.
Mhm.
Tennessee not that big. I don't know.
Tennessee wasn't in there either.
Arkansas.
Arkansas was there. They were like 4 or 5, maybe.
We got one or both of the Dakotas.
Neither Dakota.
Damn. But Wyoming, there's no one there.
No Wyoming.
You got to be dumb if you live in there.
No. I think, okay, 8 out of the 10 are in the southeast,
Yeah. Okay.
right? We've got, it was like, in no particular order, it was like Georgia, Texas, Mississippi, Alabama was number 3, Louisiana, Arkansas, and South Carolina, and maybe, I guess one more, West Virginia, kind of.
Mama.
Yeah.
Low IQ.
And then the other 2, I guess, were kind of surprising. To me, at least. Do you want to try to guess on those 2?
So Seattle post 2021.
Yeah, they gained too many Alabama natives.
But you single-handedly take their IQ score
That's
when
right.
you moved there.
Wrong. Seattle's not a state.
Sorry, then Oregon and Arizona. Maybe Las Vegas.
It's not Oregon. It's not Arizona. It is Nevada. Nevada was one of them.
The state of Las
and
Vegas.
Actually, the number 1 lowest IQ in the country was New Mexico. Shout out Austin, who
Shout out Los Alamos.
who now lives in Albuquerque, and apparently scored really high on his ACT, like insanely high. So he's helping New Mexico out a little bit.
Yeah, shout out the ACT. Shout out being prepared for college.
right.
Shout out grifting. Shout out prep school. Shout out all that stuff.
Yeah, totally. we're a big prep school podcast here. We love prep
Yeah,
school. We
love
love
that.
private schools. If you have
Hate
to
that.
pay to go to high school, we love you.
Okay, I did have to pay $500
Really?
at the beginning of the school year
Okay.
in high school.
Yeah,
I don't
interesting.
think that's not anything, you know. 500. I don't think.
I don't know.
Maybe that's
I don't know
my
how
privilege
much.
coming through. Paying $500 is not like the
Yeah.
worst thing in the world. Like the beginning of the year.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
I don't know. We got
I don't
iPads, so like
I don't know how much a private school costs. So
more than $500, bro. If it only costs $500, everybody in a private school. It
I'll tell
costs
you what,
half a
though.
grand.
anybody who goes to private school in New Mexico or Alabama or Mississippi, you're not getting your money's worth.
Yeah, but you're definitely getting a better. You probably do. You would assume at least you'd be getting a better education than the
Maybe
rest
you
of them folks that are there.
I think the average among the lowest 3 states IQ was around 95.
Okay, that's not great. That's not great. You're supposed to be at 100.
Yeah,
Like-
100 is like median, I think.
Yeah, 100 is like zero. Like you have an IQ of plus 0. Like
Yeah.
100 is the bar. Like you just want to be there. That means you are average intelligent. Your
Yep.
intelligence quotient is the same as everybody else.
So,
But IQ is also bullshit. You know, it's you get a lot of shit on it. It's used to discriminate as well. You know, all
that's
that kind of
what I was
stuff.
thinking. It's probably got some
Yeah.
racism built into it. I wouldn't be
Oh,
surprised.
why? Yeah, why not? Of course it does. Just American made, baby. Yeah, you got anything on fashion for these last like 10,
dude.
15 minutes?
Speaking of American made, maybe some of these fashion trends are locally sourced here in America.
Yeah, I'll get away from fascist trends and move into fashion trends.
That's right. That's right. So I think I did this with Seth last summer maybe, or maybe it was in
Yeah,
the fall or
well,
something.
I was gone. You guys did it. Now he's gone. I'm getting in
Yeah.
on this fashion wave.
You were gone. Seth and I talked about fashion for fall of 2023, I think, maybe.
Okay, that's a while I was away.
So, yeah. So now we're in summer of 2024, and we're going to look
White
at
boy
some
summer.
summer 2024 fashion. Hey, don't say that anymore. I've heard it's been co-opted by MAGA. Sucks.
Whatever, you know. Like, you still see a Pepe the Frog around.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So I have 2 different websites, 2 different articles to go through here. We're going to start with the fancy one. All right.
Okay.
This article comes to us from gqmagazine.co.uk. Spring, summer 2024 trends in men's
British
wear.
made.
All
British
right.
made.
At a glance, here's the trends. We've
okay.
got Unleash
Can't
the
see 'em.
Beast with animal prints.
Share that shit. I can't see.
Oh, you want to share? Okay.
Well, yeah. I mean, we're not competing on this one. We're collaborating on this. It's not a face
All
off.
right, man. Hang on. Let me figure out how this
All right,
shit
bro.
works. Here we go.
Bro, I never used Teams before.
All right. So
Okay, is that Mr. Bean?
that is, yeah, from Mr. Bean to Blackadder. Rowan Atkinson breaks down his most iconic characters on GQ. How about that?
Oh, that's
Here's
them who do these articles. I see those videos all the time.
Here's the little the picture they have at the beginning of the article for you guys.
I'm loving that we look absolutely like all of those dudes. We look
Yeah.
We got the same build as
right?
all of those guys
We
that
don't-
are there. We
don't
look
have to do
exactly
anything.
like them.
But anyways, at a glance, we've got Unleash the Beast with animal prints, short shorts, sparkles, vests, tweed, jumpsuits, crochet, double-breasted blazers, and Bermuda
No.
shorts.
No, before we even get to the anything there, double-breasted coats, trash out.
Yeah,
no
that's
good.
insane. Also, do you
Terrible.
remember Bermuda shorts? We'll get to Bermuda shorts for sure, but do you remember those?
No.
At least,
But the thigh-high short shorts, that's like chubbies. Those have been in for a while, haven't they?
yeah, they're staying. But as far as I know, maybe I could be proven wrong at the end of this article. Bermuda shorts are like plaid patchwork shorts. Do you remember those?
Oh. Yeah, I've had some. I had some of those back
Yeah,
in the
me
day.
too, when
I
I was
don't
like
think I would own them again.
Man.
Yeah.
All right, so obviously first we've got animal print. Who knows? Snake,
That looks
leopard,
hot.
and zebra prints. have always been big in women's wear, but men are taking it over. That's usually how things go, right?
Yeah, it looks like it'd be hot though in the summer. Like that doesn't. Those outfits don't look very nice to sweat through.
Yeah,
I think
for sure.
that's my problem. I'm seeing like who's wearing like a
What is this
what,
guy?
a shawl. Yeah, you're not getting any service there. You got no shirt. Your pants are ripped. At least everyone else has shoes and a shirt on. They can get into the store.
Ripped jeans, man. Maybe it's snake boots or something. I don't know. Interesting.
Yeah, it's tough. But
Thigh-high fits. So we're talking shorts. Look at these
guy looks
guys
like a
with
Boy
little
Scout.
freaking toothpick legs, dude. It's crazy.
Yeah, these people are like. I think it looks like the look is lots of stuff on top, nothing on the bottom. Just like real heavy on the garments, on the upper body portions, and then just like not like just lots of ankle socks and shorts. I think that looks bad. Like, so far, my take on something for fashion is that this shit's bad. It should just be Hawaiian shirts. Like,
I mean, okay, I'm kind of a fan of shorts and a big baggy button-up shirt. All right, I do that a lot.
Okay.
So I can maybe kind of get behind the idea of this. These 5 outfits, pretty bad.
Yeah, they're terrible.
Pretty bad, dude. And they're advertising Burberry 520 pounds for plaid shorts. That's crazy, dude. That's
Yikes.
GQ for you.
Dude, Burberry is ugly. I feel like I see that shit everywhere, and it's just plaid. Like you spend a lot of money for plaid,
For like
Like-
plaid in only ugly colors.
and only in like
Black, white,
Oh,
and
thank you.
brown. Yeah, that's tough. So then next it says the glitter bomb cometh. We're getting
Doeth?
sparkly here. I don't know how I feel about that.
that guy's just got a beater on.
A
I wear that outfit
sparkly
every
one.
day.
All right.
Oh,
From
like
ASOS.
you're just wearing a beater and a chain. I got that on every day.
Here, pay $2,000 for a sparkly bomber jacket and then put a $15 sparkly wife beater underneath. How about
Bro,
that?
did we not put in like summer? It's jacket. It was 90 degrees
dude.
today.
I don't know, man. Hey, I guess this is GQ UK, right? So maybe weather.
Yeah, I forgot the sun doesn't exist there. It's always gray.
yeah. Let's see. We've got vests. I think vests.
All right, I could be in on vests.
Yeah,
the
vests
last guy's
were-
not wearing a vest though.
Which guy? This guy?
Yeah, the guy's wearing a shirt. He's just wearing a tank top.
Yeah, that's a tank top. I don't know. What's the difference between a vest and a tank top, man?
The vest comes apart in the middle.
Oh, okay. Well, then none of these are vests.
The first guy's got a vest on, or it's like a deep V. Yeah, those aren't vests. Like, what are we? It's none of this is a vest. Maybe vest means something else in the UK. They didn't have their boy Webster to streamline the language, but that's
This
just
is
not a
something-
vest.
I could get behind vests for sure.
Real vests or wife beaters? Because these are just wife beaters.
Well, maybe a little bit of both. Actually,
Wow.
probably more.
Trent supports beating his
beaters.
wife.
Hey, okay, they're called wife pleasers these days. Just so
They're
you
called A shirts. That's what
anyways,
they're actually called.
I did see a TikTok video not too long ago of this guy who was like saying like, you guys gotta go to Target. They have wife pleasers that are like mesh at Target, and I kind of want to get one. But I'm afraid. I'm afraid that my nipples are gonna show through, dude.
You know, no showy nips.
Yeah, I don't want to show off my nips. You gotta pay for that.
See, the problem with like everything. See, there's just as a shirt wearer. Yeah, every day wearing an A shirt. There's a distinct difference between a tank top and an A shirt. The A shirt, also known as the beater, is like, don't want to say corrugated almost. It's got like columns, so it
Oh yeah, right. So it's, like,
shrinks and
more
contracts
stretchy
it,
and stuff. Yeah.
and like sticks to the body. Vests, as GQ would call them, don't quite do that. So you gotta
Yeah.
we gotta look out. You gotta look for that ribbon
Okay.
on your
All right.
vest.
I remember there was a time in like maybe late high school where I was like just getting comfortable with my body, and I was working out a lot and like playing basketball and stuff. I freaking love tank tops, dude. They were sick. Show off a little bit of shoulder action. Pretty nice.
I was kind of having that same experience with polo, so I'm kind of in on the polo. Really
Yeah.
gets my as a workwear item. Really gets my bicep showing pretty
Right.
well, and they sit
Yeah.
in a nice way. I think like they sit good on the arm. The little sleeve makes me feel like I'm a lot more muscular than I am.
Hell yeah. That's what we're here for, man. We're here for confidence.
Also, hit the gym twice this week, so
Summer,
huge,
Nice.
100% improvement over last
summer
week.
2024. The vibe is confidence. Whatever it is.
Big arm muscles
Confidence. And this says tweed. Who the fuck is going to wear tweed
in the summer.
Time, right?
Dude,
It's crazy.
tweed is out. That's a fall pattern.
That's tough. That's really tough. Jumpsuits, I could maybe get behind a jumpsuit. These are insane. These are crazy. But hey, overalls, I can get behind that shit.
You've been on the overall.
any
That dude
day,
looks like
dude.
Luigi.
Yeah, you got a
Dude's dressed like
Luigi
Luigi.
vibe.
He's got a
Carhartt
green
whip.
shirt and overalls on. He's stole his whole flow bar for bar.
Funny. That's funny. We've also got crochet. I could maybe get behind some crochet. Something like this second guy right here, but full length would be pretty nice, I think.
That guy's wearing a trench coat. The first dude's wearing a trench coat.
Yeah.
The fourth guy's wearing a
Crochet
trench coat.
Yeah.
No, he's wearing a crochet shirt. Well, the fourth dude at least is wearing a crochet shirt underneath. There's the standard ass trench coat with pleated pants.
That's
Like
true. Yeah.
this is where
Hey.
where is this? Is it not hot where they're in the summer where they're at, dude?
I
Like
don't
where's
know,
the
man.
sweat? Only one person wearing a practical summer fit is the third guy, and
Ooh,
he's
here
got a
we go.
bra on. Good
This
for
guy.
the
Only 550 pounds, man. Pretty
left.
affordable.
That shirt's good. That's a good shirt. Or not. There's no hating on that shirt. And on the other one, the crochet cardigan also pretty good. Cardigan a little more summer,
Fall vibe.
fall-y,
Yeah.
big time fall vibes on that. So maybe they got like late August.
Yeah.
August doesn't really feel like summer, but it is.
But yeah, no, I could get behind some crochet. Again, some of this stuff is a little wild and not very summery. But hey, this one in the middle right here completely solves my nipple predicament. So, could be
Facts. If you start wearing a bra,
good. It just looks like a bra, okay? It's not really one.
dude, that's 100% a bra or a bikini top. I don't know which makes you feel better.
Yeah, okay. That's better. That's better.
Nah.
Double-breasted coats. Yeah, get the fuck out of here. Nobody's wearing a fucking coat. Nobody's wearing a blazer, dude.
You look like a dweeb in a double-breasted coat. It's too much fabric. Dude, see, the problem is all these people are sticks. I'm going to body shame them a little bit since we're hefty boys on the pod here. We've never looked like this once in
Yeah.
our entire life. We've never looked like this at all.
Yep.
And no American looks like this at all.
Okay, yeah, you're right. But Bermuda shorts, these are not exactly, or not at all what I was thinking of. But these are also maybe just as lame.
But yeah, they're still the same criteria if I wore those during middle school and early high school.
Yeah.
Those are jeans that's like the total opposite of the top, the chubby shorts. These are just shorts that are too long and too
A
bad.
little long, a little flowy. Yeah.
Yeah, they're bad.
I could
Shorts
maybe
and
get behind-
not.
I could get behind flowy shorts like this, but make them the short ones. I could get behind that, I think.
A dude on the right looks like a court jester. Like, I you know what? I'm anti shorts and suit jacket.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think you gotta have at least
Right.
capri length pants if you're gonna be pulling a. If
Yeah.
you're you need more length. No short frames or cuts
Right.
on my pants.
Well,
no
here's
good.
the thing, man. All of this stuff is something that you wear if you have nothing else to spend your money on. You have everything else that you could ever want, and so you're gonna wear a fucking tweed jacket in the middle of summer. All right.
Yeah.
So this next
guess.
article, we'll kind of go through this one a little better. This one is from StudioSuits.com. All right, and this is more like essentials, stuff that you might be able to find at Target,
Or what about Kohl's?
Kohl's. Yeah, this feels like a Kohl's place. This is
Huge.
very much more like down to earth stuff that we're going to be looking at here.
DTE.
So first off, we've got lightweight shirts, right? We've got chambray, linen, and seersucker. Those are the fabrics.
Hardly know
Alright.
her, bro.
Just like a nice light button-down shirt. I could get behind this, make it flowy, sort of kind of giving old money vibes. I think actually Seth and I talked about old money being an aesthetic last time we talked about this. It's still going strong.
Oh, it's a big time for Vineyard Vines and Sperry topsiders right now. I mean, that guy looks like he got Indiana Jones vibes on too.
A little
So
bit,
it's
yeah. He looks like
or
he's
like-
in freaking Cairo or Marrakesh.
any
or something like that.
secret agent you've ever seen at a cafe, in a movie.
Yeah. So, lightweight shirts, easy. All right. We've got T-shirts as well. What does this say? Lightweight,
What's it
comfortable,
li-
and breathable, man. Come on.
We got linen shirts. I think linen's the fabric of the summer. I think
Yeah.
you gotta be linen.
Agreed.
I don't know if I'm not full linened out. I'm usually linen on the bottom, cotton up top. But we'll see. See what they recommend for me.
Dude, I need to. You said you have some linen pants, right?
Oh yeah, I've got 3 sets of linen
You
pants.
still wearing them?
Well, I haven't been because it's been the winter. But like now that it's crossing over summertime, I've worn a couple of them. Yeah,
All right.
it's great.
I gotta
They're
check
basically sweatpants, but they're made out of linen,
Mhm.
so they look like real pants.
them. Okay. All right. I need to get some of those. Where do you get them? Can you get them on Amazon?
Internet, yeah. I get most of my stuff either online or at Kohl's
Mhm.
because they have
Yeah.
the most consistent big and tall sections.
Next, undershorts we've got chino, kind of boring, but you can't not have a pair of chinos. Sweat shorts, which I have actually been loving lately. I'm a big sweat shorts in the summer kind of guy. Those are nice. And
I gotta
comfy.
get some new ones. I think those are good colors too. The green, weird green, and the forest green and the like khaki. I think those are good colors. Get no gray.
Yeah, right. Stay away from gray.
We're
Gray's out.
anti-gray. Gray's out.
Gray is
not
for
a
the
creative color.
millennials, and that's not us.
That's you. That's not me. It's
And then
whatever
we
you
have jean
choose to
shorts.
identify as.
Yeah, right. I'm a cusper
But
specifically.
we've been saying Gray's chuggy for a minute now.
Yeah. But anyways, jean shorts always in.
Are they?
Yeah, I love good jean shorts, dude. I recently, when I went home, not this past time, but one time before that, my dad gave me some of his old jeans that he couldn't even wear anymore, and they're Carhartt jeans,
Oh,
and they have the little side pockets and the hammer loop and all that stuff.
shout out Hammer Loop.
I cut them into shorts.
Yeah,
They're
so
insane.
that was my question.
Yeah,
Are you buying jorts or are you making jorts?
I'm making jorts. You gotta make jorts, dude.
you would never buy jorts. Jorts
No.
are always
No,
Like,
jorts. You get a nice $5 pair of jeans at a thrift store. You make your own jorts. Easy.
okay. Would you ever jorts your own jeans, or you're always jorting someone else's jeans before they become your jorts?
Yeah, probably.
You
Well,
never
my
jorts
thing
in
is
your own
most of
jeans?
the time with my jeans, they get too small before I decide I want to turn them into shorts.
Did they get too small, or did you get too big?
It's to be decided. That's to be decided, man. And then under pants, of course, we've got chino pants, linen pants. There you go. And some lightweight jeans. That's right. Look at these linens. Don't they
Yeah,
look
I have
comfy?
the ones on the right, kind of, or
Yeah.
they're like joggers, but made out of linen.
Mhm.
I think more things should be like joggers.
Yeah,
Good form factor.
honestly.
We've really
But-
figured out pants. I think we've kind of. I don't know. There's much improvement in terms of pants anymore. I think
Right.
we've got all pants figured out.
Yeah,
I think up
you're
top
right.
shirts. There could be some innovation in shirts. I think
Mm-hmm.
torso wear needs some innovation. I don't know what.
Yep.
I mean,
Same.
kind of is what it is. But they need something. They need something that's structured, but doesn't look dorky.
Yeah.
Like it's. If I know untuck exists or whatever that, but there's shit else. It's tough to wear a shirt that isn't a t-shirt and not look like you're going to the golf course.
Yeah.
A
Yeah.
lot of time,
Agreed. Yeah.
I need something for chilling out with the boys, but that isn't a shirt. 'Cause I look bad in t-shirts.
Yeah. I will say, dude, you had that statement about joggers. You think more pants should be like joggers. But I'm going to say this. You can leave the elastic ankles at home.
Ooh, I like the elastic ankles.
I think elastic ankles are big time out, dude.
Damn.
Yeah. I'm sorry to break you the news, but that's how it
What about a
rolls.
hybrid? What about a hybrid? Right, where you can zip off the elastic part.
Okay, that's
Zip it
back in,
on.
dude. That's back in. Yeah, I've been kind of thinking about getting some pants that turn into shorts. I like those. Summer suits, we can kind of skip this shit. Ain't nobody wearing a fucking suit in the middle of summer. Get out of
Yeah,
here.
not in our demographic.
That's right. That's right. And then we've got some accessories. Look, we've got obviously sunglasses, a panel hat, whatever the fuck.
That's
that
not what I thought. That I'm pretty sure it's called a Panama hat. That's a Panama hat.
is. This is a Panama hat. I was thinking like a 5-panel, like a ball cap. 5 panels. Definitely more in. We've got a waterproof leather watch, dude. I would not say no to this leather watch.
What
for sure.
what you're thinking is a panel hat, like the
Mhm.
that looks like it's like a. I feel like Hobo Johnson would wear this hat.
Yeah,
Like, I don't know.
right. Yeah.
It's like the hipster hat, the hipster ball cap, whatever.
The hipster ball cap, yeah. Lightweight footwear, knitted jackets, aquatic fragrances, woven belts, and light-colored socks. Yeah,
Too
I
bad
need
socks only come in black
I need to
for me.
I need to upgrade my leather accessories. All right, I need a nice leather watch. It would be cool to have a leather braided belt situation. That'd be nice.
Leather braided belt. Yeah, you just gotta match your shoes if you got them. If you got the
Yeah.
right shoes, match
Yeah.
them. That's very important.
And it looks like, man, that's about it. Here's a little thing if you want to fucking read nailing the casual summer look. Pause the video and read it. I'm not gonna read
You
it.
can smash your fence number effortlessly with getting this shit. I know. Yeah, sunglasses that fit your face. That's important.
Yep.
Usually, you want to go with the. If your face is round, don't get round glasses.
Right? Yeah, you got to figure that shit out. But it's not
And
our.
for the most part, don't get rectangular glasses. I think that's just like a. But also get glasses you can see through. I don't know. I'm a big fan of aviators because they're huge. Like
Oh, yeah.
you don't have to restrain your vision that bad. These are sunglasses with
Oh, yeah?
glasses frames in them.
Damn. Okay. All right. You're working hard over there to have some sick ass glasses.
Look at working hard over there to hit really big lenses, so I can see
Yeah,
out.
for real. Yeah. But anyways, we're
Yeah,
not
they
we're
hit.
not going to tell you what face shape you have. Do that shit
Yeah.
yourself. We'll just tell you what to wear, man. But
Yeah, tell us what you're wearing this summer at fkthepod@gmail.com or on
right.
Twitter or on X or on Threads or on Instagram or on TikTok or that's about it. That's pretty much all of them. So hit us up there. Leave us a rating on
YouTube.
your. Oh yeah, we're on YouTube there as well at FKThePod. You might check out these articles that we're looking at. Get some nice visual media in, some viz meets. We got subtitles now on all of our shows
yes, sir.
going forward. Not retroactively, but going forward we have them. So
Hell yeah.
pretty cool. If you're listening to this podcast and you can't hear somehow, you can read it now. It'd be good. You can figure out what the hell I'm saying all the time. But we want to know what you're saying. Hit us up, FK the Pod. Adios. Happy birthday, Merry Christmas. Shout out to summer.
FKA the pod, your ultimate best FKA the pod, bringing you the real, no sugarcoating, just raw appeal. Join us every week. Tune in and see FKA the pod, where we set you free.